Okay, now I gotta repost it. Come on, phone. Work. Can someone get the live link up there? Because my phone does not want to cooperate on that.
Alright, let me get it. Give me the Nervy new page.
Overwatch PlayStation Tournament. It has like a generic green person icon. I didn't have the logo on my computer, so I was like, okay, we'll get to that afterwards. Okay, so Danny and them are ready.
Yeah, there's a lot. What the hell? Where can I find it?
Let me see if it'll work this time. I'm just gonna post the channel. There we go. That'll work. Self promotion.
You put in self promotion?
Yeah. Channel here. There you go. Okay, so that should be everything. Yes, everything's fixed. Yes, no. Are we ready to go? Both teams are ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Alrighty, so now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First game of week 4 of the OPT, Metal Maniacs versus Arctic Knights. We settled a little problem we had, but we're all good. Well, let's dive on into map 1. Let's go.
Turn the volume down.
I was about to say, who's watching the stream?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to subscribe to it.
Alright, there we go. Alrighty, so now we are on our first map here of the game, Temple of Anubis. Kind of an interesting map from what I've seen. Very good Orisa map, especially second point, so I'm kind of wondering if we'll move away a bit from the Ryan Zarya meta here on this map.
We'll see. Seems a bit interesting. They're going with kind of a dive comp.
Big shout out to my girl, an actual cupcake on Mercy. I expect great things.
Oh yeah.
And of course you got Strut That Ass showing off the Mercy as well, so this is going to be an
Shred
interesting
that
battle.
ass. Legendary name.
God, I love that name.
Like, real MVP right there, real talk.
It's so interesting. A dive comp. We haven't seen much of dive in this tournament so far.
We really haven't, especially with the rise of Brig coming up so soon
Yeah.
when we started. So I'm kind of interested how they're going to dive into the Brig Ryan Zarya here. That's the big concern.
What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
And Firefox showing off those amazing rank skills. Oh, there he goes. And Rip Kira. Rip Kira and his internet.
Alright, well, I'll fill in until he gets back.
Yeah, there we go. This is why we always have multiple people, guys. But here we go. Oh.
Alright, so let's see. Which direction are they gonna push? Kind of spread out at the choke already.
This Drew looks like you got Danny going over the top, trying to get some nice high ground. Tom, nice pick there on Destroyer. Ooh, hello. Accidentally on the dead bot. There we go. Let's watch this, see as they push up here from right side. They're coming from all over.
Monkey diving right into the back lines, putting pressure on them.
Oh yeah, just trying to get those supports out of the way early. If you can do that, best way to attack this comp.
It looks like Metal Maniacs is going to need to make a switch to handle that Pharah. Otherwise, she's just going to eat straight through their team.
And Ramen Man getting a nice triple back there to clear the point.
Absolutely beautiful action out of Ramen Man on the Tracer.
I mean, I gotta say, you gotta counter this Tracer against this team. Haven't seen him in scrims earlier this week. Ramen Man is deadly on that Tracer.
They do have Giovanni, whoever, on the Brigida, so maybe we can get that going, and he can help counter that Tracer just a little bit.
Yep. And also they're now pulling out the Hanzo, kind of an interesting choice here.
Quick take on point A. Let's see if Metal Maniacs can hold point B just a little bit better.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, for this point, I personally love to run Orisa with any kind of off tank, preferably a Diva.
Agreed.
I mean, she's just so good at maneuvering around on the bridge, pulling people off and forcing them to take different routes. With how tight it is, the shield doesn't really matter. You can just kind of
True
fight him at the
exclusive going in deep on that Hanzo.
Yeah, just going way in there. Let's get some view of him when they're on top of the choke. Kira's back. His internet has been revived.
You're gonna have to invite him to the party. It's private.
Yeah, we will at some point. It'll be fine.
At some point.
Ooh, Tom got exploded there trying to dive into that huge mess of Arctic Knights. I mean, not Arctic Knights, Metal Maniacs. I got my teams confused already.
And actual Cupcake with the revive. Nice.
Play. There you go. Making it back to 6v6. Maybe gonna try to push back in. We'll see. Oh, Tom deep at the back. Danny, nice two-piece there on the barrage.
Double kill with the barrage, taking out two major picks.
Especially with the brig, but the
That
shatter.
hammer.
Let's
Taking
see,
out SC on the Moira.
I do gotta say, this fight's gone on a little longer than anticipated, it looks like, because those respawns are gonna start coming back in. Let's see if they stick
Respawn's
around.
definitely coming back.
There go two picks on Metal side. Maybe they can force this back. Huge res by Strut.
Looks like it's gonna need to be a full reset here.
Yep, I mean, they did great with the ult usage, however they could not win that last fight on point, and the respawns are just going to overtake them there on the side of Arctic. Ooh, people have been suggested to the party. Nice, we'll get them back in here. Rip Kira's internet again. Why does that happen to the man? I feel bad. Here we go. Let's get a view of Danny here, kind of just peeking in between the pillars on the right side as his team pushes in.
We got Pharmacy over here on the hard flank.
Grab Dragon's coming out in front of point. There it goes.
Nice cleanup.
And all
Very
at once,
nice combination by crew exclusive and Saiyan Goku.
I was about to say,
They
all at
may have-
once, it's gone.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone. Let's see. Danny, nice pick on the Hanzo, but getting picked off by Destroyer Soldier. Gotta say, res is on both sides though. So no res going into this brawl. This could be huge.
Danny Vasca with the pick on Brigida.
Ooh, and the Mercy gone too.
Beautiful pulse bomb.
Diva Bomb coming out. Gets none.
And
Rip.
gets nothing. But it does zone.
It does zone very well as you got Ginja God just trying to push the Metal Maniacs off the point, just trying to clear it out. Strut, nice res on the Rhine though. Firefox back in it. And respawns are coming quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Dan Goku and crew exclusive both have their ults ready for the next fight. Let's see if they can get another beautiful grab dragon.
I gotta say, Metal's held at this point a lot better than what I thought they would after that first point defense. I mean, the dive just does not seem like it's working out here in favor of Arctic.
It does not.
I honestly think at this point, this is when you switch back to the Rhine Czar Brig and you just gotta fight them head on. Because you have to
Yeah, I
win
was
that
thinking
pick battle.
triple support and Lucio speed boost in and bunker onto their comp. Or bunker onto the point.
Heck, if you want to get a little cheeky, you could go left side and go triple tank as well with the Brig. That does seem like a pretty nice one to try. But no matter what, 2 big picks on the side of Metal Maniacs, gonna force him back. And I also gotta say, Ramen Man though, doing everything he can on that Tracer, it's just not gonna, just hasn't been able to find those openings quite yet. But when he has, the plays have been big. Not almighty. There I go.
Both teams have 3 ults for this. Let's see who can manage their ults better.
I mean,
4 on the side of Metal.
And I gotta say, all it'll take is 2 team wipe if they can get it right. And there's a grab, and dragons.
And there's dragons. Will not get there in time.
Ooh, gets none. Wonderful grab though, got 4.
Say Firefox putting in some work on that Reinhardt.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Ramen though, picking off both tanks. Good play by him. But even he will fall to the strength and numbers of Metal Maniacs.
And to take point B on Temple of Anubis, you almost have to have a team wipe because the respawns come back so quickly.
They definitely do, and even if you can get that team wipe, most of the time with the stall comp like Winston, May, and all that, they can't get back in time for another fight. So it's just, you gotta get them all and get them at once. You have to force them out quick. Let's see here, we're seeing, looks like we're gonna see Arctic push left side to that little tight room. Maybe go for a brawl. And quickly push him back front. Never mind.
Danny Vasca has gone to Reinhardt. I must have missed that switch because he's already got his ult.
With the big hammer, grab on point, catching 2.
Not able to clean up with it.
No, but there you go. SC and Ginja God getting 4. Woo-hoo.
Let's see if they can hold off. Stay on point, guys.
Crew surviving here, just gonna tapping on point. Never mind, knocked away and killed by Ramen God.
And they got it. Very nice final push.
I will say they finally came together there at the end. They finally got just that right balance of ult and pick to win that fight. Great job on Arctic Knights. But now we have Metal going on the attack. I'm kind of curious as to what they'll run here. I mean, haven't got to see a lot of them on this map. Alrighty, but ooh, we're actually seeing a Zen come out here on the side of Arctic. I always love it when we see Zen because we don't get to see him too often here in the tournament so far. He's one of those rare
I
picks.
do enjoy a good Zenyatta. Let's hope he's good on comms and can call out those discords and his DPS can capitalize on that.
I was about to say, when you have Ramen Man out there, I almost have a guarantee here. You call out something, he's going to be all over it, especially on that soldier. But then on the side of Metal Maniacs, we're seeing the double sniper right now with the Ryan Zarya Brigida. Kind of an interesting combo there. Not something I particularly seen too often on Temple, but I'm kind of excited to see. Especially with Destroyer being a really good Hanzo. And we're seeing kind of a hybrid of tanks here on the side of Arctic going the Rhine Diva. A little bit of dive, a little bit of bunker, a little bit of everything. Just kind of keeping it mixed up. Interesting combinations here. Let's see how this push works. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Metal Maniacs on the attack. Oh, they're running a Quadra tank comp here. That is actually, I kind of like that idea. I mean, it's a really pick heavy comp, lots of health, easy to push through with.
I do like the idea, but one Reaper will walk that team.
Oh, they will, but since Arctic was not expecting it, that's a free first point. Ramen Man trying his hardest, not going to be able to take him out, though. So
Alright, now let's see that point B.
I was about to say, you got 7 minutes here. You got to figure out something. Unless Ramen Man decides to go that Reaper. There you go.
There it is.
Ooh, this is a Reaper's, like, dream right here. Free ult all around. Just got to get back there and start shooting. Here we go. Let's get up here on Firefox. Team pushing in on the right side. Here we go, pulling ults. Let's see what happens. Riptire coming out. There goes the Shatter. The fight's actually even here. Never mind, there goes Cupcake on the Mercy.
It looks like Metal Maniac has got the pigs.
Looks like they do, but...
Oh.
Never
As
mind.
I say that.
Rip, and they put a lot of ults into that fight. I believe that was 3 or 4. That was a huge investment in the fight. Just did not turn out in their favor. And like I said,
Ramen Man with the amazing switch, already at 83% to his ult.
I was about to say, when you got that many big targets, you better not be missing too many shots as Reaper. That Death Blossom is going to be a fun time to be had, indeed. There we go. Seen Ramen Man set up on the high ground at the choke. Let's see what he's going to do here. Ooh, hooked quick, but Wraithen out of there. Nice play. Big Shatter. Not gonna get hardly any, but Destroyer.
Destroyer with the Diva Bomb, the 2-piece, and D-Mech.
And that's 5 picks. You just gotta get that last
wow,
person.
that's beautiful.
And it looks like that
Team
might
kill. I don't know, Cupcake coming in to contest.
be. Yep, but they still have that. There goes Grab. Just drawing in the Rhine so they can beat him up.
Diva touch point.
Diva getting in, gonna just get bullied. Tire by SC. Hooked and 8 by the hook. Didn't even know you could hook a tire. Oh, good to know.
Did not know you could hook a tire either.
But there you go, Cupcake. Just a little late there.
Not quite making it back.
Metal, almost 5 minutes here on the final attempt. Here you go. And I almost guarantee you could run that Quadra Tank again, even with a Reaper, and take 1 tick. I'm just kind of wondering if they'll pull that again or they'll try something new. No, I'm not gonna...
Can you open up a spectator spot?
Yeah, I will as soon as this match is over. Or the game, the round, yeah.
And then invite Kira to the party.
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the way I saw this going after that first point defense by Metal Maniacs. They have definitely turned my opinion around of them here in this game, as it looks like they might go double snipers with dive tanks. Or maybe that's just Destroyer and crew picking their snipers again, and they'll swap to the tanks. We'll see. On the side of Arctic, though, playing it smart here. Gonna get that Reaper right out the gate. Ramen Man, very quick ult build last time. And along with the Mei, they could wall people off and create some good opportunities for themselves. So, let's see how this works.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So no, actually going with the dive tanks and double sniper, kind of an interesting comp here. I've never personally seen this one before run on Temple. Ooh, early pick on Mei though. Nice play by the dive. Getting the Mercy and Lucio. They have no heals. They just gotta go in and get that Reaper out of the way.
And Reaper is down.
Yep, Ryan's short to follow, and Zarya. Map 1 going in favor of Metal Maniacs with over 4 minutes left. Nice play by them. Good job, Metal Maniacs.
Very, very nice play.
SC though, putting in some work his first game on his new team. Getting to play the game. Where'd the beam go? That just, like, nice triple with an invisible beam apparently. That's pretty interesting. Wait, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, let's get...
Over.
They always... I'm not gonna lie, that every update that's big that they come out with, it seems like they break something else. They always gotta break something. Alright, so Sakura's invited, nice. We're gonna kick
And I'm back.
I almost nearly kicked myself. Not gonna lie.
Don't
Oops.
fucking do that.
That would have been bad.
That would have been very interesting.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're in. Nice.
Yep, dope.
Map 2 here, Eichenwald, right? I think I remember the map rotation finally. Right as we're about to swap off.
Same.
Alright, so we do got a switch coming in on the side of Arctic. We're gonna have Cupcake come out for Unknown, but man, we got our game packed here today. We gotta remove someone. Right. Sorry, Griffin.
Yeah.
Boop.
And say, please make sure it's not a player.
It's not.
That's,
Walton came back in.
But Zagato, I know who my teammates are, I think. Okay.
Also, if you just hit the swap button, you can click 2 players and then it'll switch the roles. You won't have to move one and then move the other.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I never knew that.
Missy for Geo and DJ for Crew.
Okay, wait, hold on. Who and who? Oh, okay. So how does this thing work? Where is this? Do I click the move button? Is that what I click?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. So Geo for Missy, and then who for who?
And DJ and Crew.
Ah, okay. I like this feature. I never knew it existed. I like it. I don't do customs enough anymore to remember this. But there we go. Looks like we got everybody. We're just waiting on one of Arctic's to get a drink and get back here. But beyond that, we are sitting ready. So Kira, welcome back. It looks like your internet never dies. It's been rezzed.
Nope. It's yeah.
That's why he befriends Mercy Mains.
Exactly. I always got the rest behind me.
About to say, keep your internet pocketed. There you go. I almost forgot how to type Metal Maniacs in Arctic Nights. Alright.
That was an interesting comp the Metal Maniacs came out with.
I know, right? I didn't expect double snipers and dive tanks. That was a little
right.
Weird combo.
It's weird. It worked, but it's a weird combo.
Still, I think they had Arctic so dead set on having them think they're running that quad again that they couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Which was a really good move there by Metal Maniacs. Alrighty, everybody's ready here. Map 2 here of Arctic versus Metal. 1-0 in favor of Metal Maniacs. Let's get on to Eichenwald. So now I'm just overall excited to see what kind of weird comps we see come out of Metal Maniacs here.
Let's see. Trace. DJ on Tracer.
Really, DJ
Tracer Junkrat. That's interesting, but if they pull out a Pharah, they will have nothing for it. Not even a Diva.
That is true right now. I mean, Ramen Man is a very good tracer, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen him play much beyond that, besides maybe the soldier. But
Yeah.
usually, you run a fire on this point, you can get through fast enough. You won't have enough time.
Mm. What's the story gonna be going with? A
Yeah.
diva triple tank. Triple tank with a solo tracer.
That could work very well. That Tracer distracts the back lines, and with the way Destroyer's dropping Diva bombs these last couple weeks, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid. But then, of course, on the side of Arctic, we're gonna see the meta tanks here of Ryan Zarya with Brig, but a Tracer Junkrat combo. Pretty interesting choice there.
We got Mario over here with the dance moves.
Popping it loose before the game. Let's go SC.
5, 4,
Here we go. First attack of Eichenwald. Let's go.
A Bastion, interesting. An attack Bastion. Destroyer putting out. Where is he?
Well, okay, then yeah, he's coming up along the right side here towards the little piano shop. I'm very intrigued to see what Destroyer pulls off here with this Bastion.
What is he? He's sitting up on the left side. Interesting.
I think he's just there to melt the shield or at least back him up so he's
Yeah.
taking push. Not a bad idea. And oh,
Oh, it takes out the Junkrat.
rip Junkrat. Let's see what other chaos is going on here as Metal pushing the point. Getting two picks.
Banny
early.
basket falls to the Zarya. Yeah, and they will take this point decisively. Destroy sitting up and Bastion up top, just looking over the point.
Gonna melt away anybody that comes through that door.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do anything about that.
Surprise Bastion strikes again. There you go.
the payload.
And they're setting up Pirate Chip.
Kind of an interesting one on Eichenwald. One you don't see too often. I like it.
No, you really don't.
And I mean,
Oh, big hammer. Big hammer from Firefox, nice. Takes out 3.
getting 3.
They're really pushing them. Wow, they're not even pushing the payload.
Yeah, you're right.
There
They're
we
just
go.
quickly gonna murder
No,
everybody,
this
then
time.
push it.
Yeah.
I like it. Taking
The
the
Destroyer
Zen
just
out
spraying on point.
Take the Zen approach. There's no one to out heal if they're all dead. But here we go. We're gonna see Arctic. go
Arctic
up
Knight's
with-
going up top. They might try to drop on top of the Bastion, maybe get him off the payload.
I was about to say they have a shatter of their own here. Ooh, whiffs. Well, the pulse bomb won't.
Took out the Bastion.
Oh,
Ooh, and Tom with the big triple tire.
the big play there, and that's gonna be a full reset on Metal.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full reset. Good hold.
DJ pulling out the
Now-
aura.
Now, yeah, I imagine they would put out the fair eventually. The interesting is, will they keep this Bastion now? Because the hard thing with Pirate Ship is setting up again after you already stopped.
Yeah, that is true. I think they're just gonna pop the ult and then try to swap out.
Probably. They're going right side of castle, trying to get that angle.
But Strut getting a big
Oh,
pick.
and Rammerman following the shut that ass.
Rip. Dead ass. But the res coming out though.
Oh, big post bomb from Rammerman takes out Bastion. That'll set him back.
I was about to
Looks
say,
like they'll be able to hold again.
Yep, they got the 2 big picks they needed. Got both DPS out of there. Nice play.
Mm.
And I gotta say, Rip Destroyer, he's just getting bullied by Ramen Men at this point. That's 2 pulse bombs.
Yeah, they're trying to focus him down.
Which is really the smart play, though, because if a Bastion is left uncontested, your entire team is going to fall apart.
Oh yeah, but still. Oh, and there he goes again. Tom this time though. Just taking turns. Rip Bastion.
Yeah, it seems like they're not letting that Bastion set up, and he will switch into a Hansa.
There we go. I think they were just trying to get that ult out for way too long. Should have just
Yeah.
popped it straight from spawn and hope something worked
Mm.
out.
Andani Vasca, that's two. It looks like they'll start to push it now.
2 picks, but Ramen Man taking out
Ramen Man
DJ.
doing a lot of work. Hammer gets one.
The charge gets 1. There you go. Gonna get a
Let's
big
take a
pick.
Ginjaga on Brigitte. Looks like they'll start to push it now.
Yep. You got Goku and Strut just pushing as far as they can go. Just those two want to kill everyone. It's working.
Yeah, looks like they will push it all the way.
Send them in full
Yep.
retreat. Hightail it out of there. Now the question is, how do you start countering this comp? I mean, they are running that Brig so they can get really close. They're running the Hanzo for when you put down the shield. They can burst it down. DJ can go over. What do you do?
And just right now, I feel like they really need to get a hit scan for this Farah, because she's just running freely.
Oh yeah, but still,
They are taking care of her somewhat, but once the team fights start, no one can really focus her down.
exactly. And right there, they pulled 4 ults to get a team wipe.
Yeah,
not
just to
that.
stop them. We see now, Metal Maniacs has a huge ult advantage with 4 ults, and Coalesce is not far off either. She will start getting in a couple seconds. See, no, there we go. They switched to a hit scan now.
Grab,
Oh, that will be a
grab.
team wipe.
Ooh, 4,
That's
5.
yep. That is 5. 5, and
Just-
more will fall short after. That's a team kill.
I was about to say, Destroyer.
And they still have 2 ults. They still have 3 ults, meanwhile Arctic Knights has no ults. And it looks like they will push this all the way.
How do you come back from that? Especially since
It's very hard. With no ults, it's very hard to do. Oh, and Farah with the spawn barrage.
yeah, DJ
Very,
getting
very hard.
oh.
God damn it.
And everybody's on fire as we have some not safe for Walton there. I like it.
They're still trying to contest. Rammerman contested as long as he could, but it looks like that will be it.
Nope. I think right after that 5-piece by Destroyer, it was over. They just could not get back fast enough. But that's why Destroyer is considered one of the best Hanzos in this league, without a doubt.
For sure.
Now I'm just wondering what kind of wacky defensive strat will we see here by Metal Maniacs. They're just pulling out all kinds of weird stuff. And I like it.
Wow, looks like they'll pull out a normal with double hit scans, 2 tanks, 2 healers.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty normal compared to what we saw on attack there with that
Yes, it is.
They're gonna have to pull out something big to really get anything going here.
I mean, you are right.
And it looks like Arctic Knights are gonna be pulling out double shields. No? Oh, there we go. They switch now. Standard Ryan Saricom with Junkrat and McCree. Interesting. Nothing really to combine with the graph, other than maybe the tire.
Yeah, but
I don't know, I really like the Ryan Zarya combo though.
Yeah, it works very well. Even if you don't have no one to combine with it, Ryan can just get in there and hammer everyone.
yeah, about to say,
Yeah, and Zarya protecting him when he just charges through. And just
Yeah.
penetrates their backline.
but the strongest combo is grab, fire, strike. You can't change my mind.
No, it is. It's almost guaranteed team wipe every time.
Yeah. Oh, the big 4 pieces I've gotten on this map. Do those. I love it. But here we go. Arctic Knight's gonna try to bounce back here.
Destroyer on the May, interesting.
I think they're gonna try to rind the wall off as soon as it gets close to the choke.
Probably,
Are they
yeah.
gonna rind the wall off?
Yes. I like that. Oof. Well, those Firefox charging.
With the surprise pin from the back. DJ
Oh,
gets
DJ.
2, but they've traded. They've traded healer and tank.
But both Rhines back up. Let the Rhine brawl continue. Let's go.
But I mean, that's just
This
kind
is
of
a-
how Overwatch goes. You get yours,
Yeah.
they get theirs, everyone's happy in the end.
A very messy fight so far.
I honestly thought everybody got
But it looks
salty.
like Arctic Knights might push it.
They have a huge advantage. Both Zarya's high charge.
Ginchiga just going in hard as this Brigitte.
Yeah, very, very aggressive, and I love it.
Oh, Mercy about to go down.
Just as a bridge, you do
DJ
not
Prince just dropping bodies.
make it 3, 4. Oh wait, one of those with a tire. Close enough.
Saiyan Goku is very high charge right now.
Melts away Danny as Missy's gonna bring up Strut.
And they managed to hold it. Interesting.
Really nice hold. Used a lot of the opponent's
Chubby.
time.
I'm going to make a request that you say Strut That Ass's entire name every time you say it.
Oh, fine. I got you. I got you. So here we go. Firefox. Holding it up at the front. Charged by, is that Dandy? Or is that, no, that's Ramen Man on the Rhine this time.
And Big Grab gets 3.
Oof, make it 4. Nice play by Goku.
Nice, it looks like it's gonna be a team wipe and a full reset for Nordic Knights.
Goku really showing the power of a god here in this game. Nice grabs all around.
Almost looking like me in that.
Strut that ass, kind of doing a kind of flanky thing with Moira there. I'm kind of confused, but hey, free ult charge is free ult charge.
It is.
Nice bit of a stall by Destroyer there. Sombra way in the back though. Danny, what are you doing right there? Howdy.
Hammer gets no one as shield is perfectly positioned.
Arctic pushing in with the rally. Maybe they can get something to point. We'll see as Ginchigod on point is brawling any and everyone.
Danny Vasca got picked, but as Sombra just going in deep in the back lines. Putting in nice work.
Ooh, nice grab on point, getting both supports. Actually, both tanks in the support.
Very messy fight, everybody falling on both sides. Saiyan Goku on a 15-player kill streak right now. As he goes down.
Rip. And the pulse bomb by Ramen there ain't gonna cut it. Blocked by the Zarya bubble.
Danny Vesky getting very low on Sombra. Manages to pull back.
Gonna manage to pull back.
Saiyan Goku already with another grab.
Yeah, we're gonna see a grab and Blizzard along with Coalescence. That's a heck of a combo there.
Yeah, they have 2 very good combos for the end of this fight.
I mean, if they can hold this one off long enough, this could be the last one.
No, 3 people in there. And a freeze comes out as well.
Make it
Quadruple kill coming from Saiyan Goku. And takes out the Mercy as well.
Strut that ass.
Very
Using the
good
power of
hold.
the beam to get at least one. Taking out SC.
Looks like that will be it. Tracer will try to contest. Let's see how long Ramon Man can hold it.
Looks like, oh, finally dropping the point. Let's see what they can do. The hat coming
And a
out.
big EMP comes. Hammer gets 2.
Yep, Ramen Man getting.
Ooh, Ramon Man gets 2 picks. 2 good picks.
Missy, nice res in the midst of it all. Nice play.
Ooh, Ramon Man doing work. Taking out 4 people already. Looks like they will take the point.
Yeah, make it 5 there. Good job.
Make it a
Ramen
team kill. Wow, what? So much work on that Tracer.
I do gotta say, rip DJ there. I heard the tat go off and he lost it. No big spree for you, my guy. Rip.
The shirt will switch to the Pharaoh.
Not a bad call,
And
honestly.
print DJ into the Sombra. It's not a bad call. We just gotta see if the Donnie Vasca focuses in.
Nope.
Because a hack fair is very, very useless.
Yeah, I think they went that Sombra to help kind of counter that, because you have to focus on both the Sombra and the Pharah now. One's going to be behind
Yeah.
you and one's above you. Both are scary though when they're played right. Here we
Pretty
go.
much tied in all charts right now. With 2 on each side, with thirds coming in.
The
Oh, and
Coalescence.
DJ gets it picked on Donnie.
Ooh,
Perfect
Tom.
shield from the Rhine.
Yep, not going to get anything with his shatter, but eliminated. Rip. Here we go, now got a fight on the payload. Ended quickly by Destroyer. say, nice hold here by Metal Maniacs.
Pretty good hold, but it looks like Arctic Knights has a grab and pulse bomb combination. Will they really? They might get something big with it.
There you go, Destroyer though, spreading everybody out there on Arctic. EMP
Oh, big
shattered.
EMP from DJ. Big hammer. Oh.
Popping everything here on this defense. That's a wipe. All but about 2.
That's alright. Look, they'll have 1 push left.
It seemed to have gone in their favor this time, but blowing all of your ults all at one time like that normally does not work. They may
No,
need
it
to work
does
on
not.
their communication a little bit better to make sure that doesn't
They
happen.
still managed to save the grab, but they have nothing to combine with it. Meanwhile, Arctic Knights has a good combination with grab and pulse bomb.
But the question is, can you catch that Tracer in your grab if you're on the side of Metal Maniacs? If you can do that, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, and a big counter hammer to stop them from the grab.
Lovely. That was fucking beautiful.
Nice counter hammer. I love it, but it looks like that's not
Ooh,
going to
Donny
do it.
Vasquez gets 2. That will be the end of the push, it looks like. Tracer's still on point.
Ramen Man just holding off. ST coming back in.
Oh.
You saw a bit.
They still have that grab. Will they be able to use it, take advantage of it?
I think that's why they're just trying to stall out a bit here. They could pop it now and grab them all here. Ooh,
The
never mind.
grab comes out.
Rep got
Gets
no
one.
one. Oh, did it even get anybody?
Somebody
No,
walked
looks-
into it at the end.
Oh.
No.
Rep. But still, it worked well enough as they're now pushing the
They
payload.
put out a monkey, interesting.
A bit of primal could help here. Just shove people off the point. Not a bad
Yeah.
idea. Oh, Sombra on point. Nice
EMP comes out. Ooh, and a barrage gets Danny on Soldier. And now the Fairies is uncontested shooting rockets into the point. But looks like they're still pushing it.
Yep, SC getting
The
a
3
double,
picks,
triple.
4 picks, a triple kill.
Make it a penta.
Oh, only Farrah left in the back. Will they be able to take her? They take her as well and then push it all the way. 2 good pushes all the way just on overtime.
I mean, Arctic, they know how to come in clutch. I'll give them that.
They do know. Destroyer switches to a Diva. Looks like they'll be triple tanking.
Uh-oh. Watch out for those Diva bombs on the side of Metal Maniacs. He always seems to get at least 2 or 3.
DJ pulls out a Reaper to deal with this monkey.
And strut that ass, firing the beam, just trying to keep the team up. Ooh, but
Nice
DJ,
pulse bomb takes out DJ. Primal comes out.
got everybody around there, Tom. Go for it.
Diva's out of mech.
Going
Oh,
deep in the-
nice. Looks like Arctic Knights are getting all the kills right now.
Yep, there you go. That's almost another team wipe. Only leaving the 2 that
Almost
just
only
respawned.
Reaper and Mercy.
And there goes Diva. Rip.
Oh, well, looks like they're gonna push this all the way.
Yep. Ooh. Oh. There goes on. Flying off the point.
Oh,
Shed.
Big Hammer gets 3.
Oh, on
Grab
the
comes
point.
out. Can they follow up?
They're trying to get something. Rally coming out as well.
Oh, Donny Vasquez just pumping shots in the back. Seems to be doing a lot of damage. Tracer goes out for her.
Oh, missed it getting the res, but
Ooh,
immediately-
almost. Destroyer gets Danny. Very messy fight. They have the numbers. Can they pull it out?
We'll see, because respawns are going to start coming back in soon, but
Oh,
there's
Ginja got with 2 picks. Ooh, and they managed to take it.
barely. I mean, you couldn't cut it much closer than
Barely.
that. I was about to say,
It
they
looks
got
like it will be final attempt though, right? Because they didn't get any time. Yes. So they'll have to hold for 1 minute and 44 seconds to get a draw.
I mean, you could always go for the surprise, like the Bastion again, but I don't think that's going to work this time. You could try it, though.
They could try it. DJ on Genji. He's a really good Genji.
I was about to say, he's finally pulling out his big hitter
Yeah.
here.
Oh, well, how the comps are looking right now, it looks like Metal Maniacs are gonna have an easy push because nothing can contest the fair right now.
That is true. I mean, you're just trying to focus the ground, it seems. But with that Pharah, she's gonna force you to look up in the sky.
She will.
Still, I mean, we've seen Arctic pull off a couple impressive things here so far, especially on that attack, so I wouldn't count him out quite yet.
Oh no, you cannot count them out. They have proof they can hold their own. Very sneaky trap right next to the grass. Let's see if it gets anyone.
Defend objective A.
And Reinhardt gets caught in it right off the bat.
There you go, gonna slow down their shield. That's always a good idea. Stop the push a little bit with that.
Genji already going around pushing the tracer. He
That
will
will
pull
never
back
not
though.
work.
It will never not work.
See, there you go.
Looks like a poke battle right now. Pharah gets behind him. Pharmacy behind him, just pumping rockets. Ramelman gets DJ. This Pharah is uncontested. Moira's gonna fall.
However, Arctic getting a pair of picks here to start off the fight. It could give him an
They
early
do
edge.
have the numbers so far, but this Destroyer's just uncontested right now.
There you go, starting to get those shots to land here. Two more picks, that knocks out both tanks. They do have a chance here.
Genji got doing a lot of work on this Brigida.
Oh yeah, just getting really aggressive and just fighting to the bitter end. Good job on them.
Looks like they will take this point though. Oh, Ramerman with a good pick.
And SC with the
And
beam.
SC. Looks like they're gonna hold this so far.
There you go.
They
all
have
left-
the numbers. They turned this fight around. It's gonna be a full reset from Metal Maniacs. Farah just behind him, waiting to pull in.
And the only ult out right now.
And Ginja got ults from spawn on that Brigida. Interesting.
Destroyer's got his ult.
Yep, we have
Ooh,
Barrage.
look for this
Shatter.
big barrage from behind. Ooh, gets.
Nothing.
Ooh,
Gets
gets
nothing.
nothing and kills himself. Oh, Tom with the big tire.
Yep, and that's three. Both
Danny
picks are
Basket,
kinda
good pin. Ooh, I don't think they'll be able to. Pretty even fight right now. 3 versus 2 on point. Tom goes down. Ooh,
even. Rep Arctic there.
and that will be it. That was a very good fight.
Ah, so close. It slipped right at the end.
Absolutely beautiful fight.
But once again, Metal Maniacs taking map 2 here of this game, and of course the 5-man grab dragons has to be played.
Of course, they
Don't
never
expect
give it to the Zarya.
You know, this
I
is
think all Zarya players need to petition Blizzard and remind them that these Hanzos will not get these dragons without their Zaryas.
For sure.
make it a duo play of the game, like both of them. You show the grab going out, then the dragons
Right.
get fired. You know, just duo it. It'd be amazing. But there you go, Metal taking the first 2 maps here as we enter overtime, or not overtime, halftime. My brain wants to go into overtime, it seems.
My brain wants food.
You're just saying, but we've still got another 2 maps to go here in our matchup against of Arctic versus Metal Maniacs.
Very good fight so far.
These matchups have a special importance now, especially with the playoffs just around the corner. I mean, you got to keep your position high. What was the control? It's Nepal, right? Oh, wait. Oops.
Nepal.
I forgot to shut off icon wall. There we go. Alright, let's see. Any subs from Destroyer?
Let's see.
And I haven't heard any complaints about the quality, so I think we found it this time, boys and girls. I think we found it. I didn't forget to change it from 360 this time. Like, legit, all of Hanamura, the last time I did one of these, they were like, yo, why is it 360? Why is it 360? I tried. Alright, Goku for rolling. Oh wait, I forgot I can use the move button. Yeah. I like that button. That's a nice button.
All night.
Let me make sure. Some stuff. I don't like the laughter out of nowhere. I'm confused. That laughter has me concerned.
Just enjoying the game. Just ready to go hard, Juds.
Yep.
I'm taking that one out of context. Big time.
You should.
Always. Alrighty, so I think that's everyone that needs to be swapped around. Where's the done button? Nice.
Alright, so are we ready to get some damage pumping?
We'll see. Okay, because Arctic's ready, we're just making sure middle is, and then we're on to map 3, Nepal. Our 2 CP map. Alright, we good. Map 3, 2-0, favor of metal. Let's get it going.
Traveling to Nepal.
Now this map, I've kind of noticed, has the most interesting comp mix-ups of the bunch, because dive's a little bit more prevalent here, but also the hook and hope comes out a good bit. So kind of interested to see what combos we see come out on this map. So I'm looking for script chat. There we go. Firefox coming out on that Reaper. They do have a very nice Reaper from what I've seen in league matches so far, so be wary if you're the opposing team. Oh, never mind. He's pulling out the soldier? Reaper? Which one?
He will stay on the Reaper.
There we go.
Danny pulling out Sombra.
Pulling out the Sombra. Kinda interested with a Tracer. I've never seen
We
that
still
one.
have the standard 222 Rosario pulse bomb with the EMP just for good measure.
Oh, they take out the enemy shield really quick with that EMP.
Yep.
2, 1.
And DJ going to the Genji, teaming up with a Reaper. Very odd combo right there.
It could work though.
Oh yeah, especially with the
Lot of damage coming from Reaper and just Genji just finishing them off.
And of course Genji can just be that distraction on the back lines you need for that Reaper to get
Yep.
the tanks.
And DJ takes out Danny Basket real quick. Unknown goes down to Firefox.
And Firefox just chasing after him there, chasing him right out the front door.
And Struck that ass just hammering away on point. Has not let go for it from R2.
I gotta say,
And this combination is why, or this tactic is why the combination of Reaper Genji works. Reaper goes in the back lines with Genji, fucks up the tanks, and when everyone turns around, Genji picks them off.
Yeah, make that shield turn around, just Reaper destroys them.
I'd say it's a very interesting combo, and I mean, I'm kind of surprised you don't see it more often on maps like this. Let's strut that ass.
Oh, and the pin comes out.
Smashing unknown into the side.
Perfect Bobo. Ooh,
Beautiful.
Big Hammer gets 3.
Huge hammer by strut that ass and just swinging away.
Alright, Dragon Blade comes out. Ooh, and stun. Gets stunned by Ginja God.
Rip DJ. Just stun locked to death. Rip. Grab out on point.
Big Grab gets 3. EMP comes out as well.
Gonna get all
Looks
of
like that
them.
would be a team wipe. Arctic Knights flipping the point at 51%.
Oh, now they're pushing up quite a bit actually.
See you later.
You have the luxury of doing that when you have a Lucio that can just pull you back with a speed boost.
And especially when you have one of the best Lucios in the league in SC, I'm not gonna lie, he is a very good Lucio.
For sure.
Another pin by
Oh,
Strut.
good stun from Brigitte stunning the Russian Reinhardt.
Oh, the Death
Oh,
Blossom in the back.
Blossom comes out, gets no one. Big Hammer gets 2.
There you go, Strut
A pin on Ginja God.
getting them all down.
Oh,
Grab.
double grabs on point. Everybody right next to each other in that grab.
And Ramen Man just in there to clean it all up. There you go.
Ramen Man's doing a lot of work, just pumping shots into everyone in this game.
I mean, he's just sneaky. You can never know where he is.
He
So he's up
is
on your
very
little spawn.
slippery as well. Look at Sombra going in all the way back at their spawn. Gets out Missy on Moira. She gets rest instantly though.
But that's a good thing. Make that res cooldown come into play. It's 30 seconds. They either have to wait it out or push in and hope they can get it in the midst of the fight. Not a bad idea.
Yes. EMP comes out.
Shatter getting one.
Oh,
but it's
big
blocked.
wall from May. Beautiful wall from May.
Destroyer getting
DJ with the
that
clutch wall.
50.
An unknown takes out Shred That Ass and D-Mex.
Arctic has not let go at this point since they got it. They're doing.
Nah,
very
looks
well
like they might take it. This will be the last push for Metal Maniacs.
Let's see what they can pull here. They do have Coalescence. Up there it goes in the back.
Oh, Coalition gets stunned. Ginja gets stuns. And this DJ really trying to focus the Brigida.
It's not working. Firefox v Ginja Guide over here. Brig versus Reaper. Yeah, with Rally, no, you ain't gonna win that one.
Riley comes up. No, you will not win that. And Ramaman's just doing a lot to keep his healers up. Takes out D-Mex Diva.
Who may have.
DJ gets hacked. Looks like they will hold this. Kills going their way. Yep.
Ginja Guide winning
And
the
they will
Brig
take
1v1.
first point.
There you go. Arctic showing some life here in map 3. I like it. Let's see if they keep
Interesting.
going.
Let's see if we can get a reverse sweep going. Go to 5th map.
I'm really excited for map 5. I want to see it. Let's go. I'm always a sucker for the toe breaker.
What is tiebreaker this week? Oasis?
God damn it, Chubby! It was
It's a
one
surprise.
typo.
It's a surprise, Kira, but yeah, toe breaker. Come on, guys, let's get some high toe breaker in the chat, please. I will always remember that. Season 1 was the creation of the toe breaker.
Alright.
I love it.
Firefox on the McCree. Interesting. Interesting that they would switch off from the Reaper.
Yeah, but
Reaper was doing good.
it was really good, and especially with the hog.
But I guess they're
better.
just trying to take care of Ramon Man on the Tracer, but he falls instantly to Danny. Danny doing a lot of work on this Sombra.
And the fight on the point breaking out. We have all Metal Maniacs going against the.
And unknown player just hammering away on point. Takes out Rolling Girl.
Ramen Man getting a pick in there. Ginja God getting a pick in there.
Destroyer will fall as well. And DJ will pull back on that Tracer. Just trying to get away. Oh, Firefox will switch to a Pharah. It is not a bad pick with the other team's comp, but the point here is so enclosed. It's hard to be fair.
And I do gotta say, Unknown is very underrated on his Rhine. I mean, I'm not gonna
He
lie.
is. He's doing a lot of work.
Yeah, he's
Some
just-
will go down. They should push now.
but so you're not
Oh,
pushing
they
on
are
the
solo
target.
tanking. That's interesting. They're triple DPS and solo tanking from Metal Maniacs. Big EMP gets all of them.
With the EMP, but can they take advantage? There you go.
Oh,
There's-
Firefox takes out two.
I mean, when you got nothing to counter that far, I might as well make good use of that. Make it a triple.
And Destroyer pulls out his ult just to clear out the remaining.
They just pointed out to push back the Rhine and break that shield. Good win on his part and getting a bit of a stagger there. Both tanks are going to be lagging a bit behind.
And just Metal Maniacs just solo tanking a Roadhog right now.
So they're essentially just going 4 DPS with 2 healers. It's kind of an interesting combo
Yes.
here.
Ginja got in trouble right now. He's very low.
And I gotta
Danny
say,
Vasquez takes out Firefox. Oh, Grab comes out,
Yep,
kicks
Grab.
4. Oh, big pulse bomb.
there you go, getting
Big
double.
pulse bomb. Looks like they will flip this point.
Well, that was quick. Just instantly comes back.
That was a very fast flip.
And destroying their opposition. Great play there.
Destroy Worcestershire, sorry, I will get a second tank going. No, never mind, they still have a single tank.
Single tanking
They
with
do
Zarya.
have three ults, while Arctic Knight's only working with a hammer down right now.
Still, one big hammer could change a fight. Get 3 or 4 people, you can wipe them quick.
Could definitely, oh, this tire will get something big. Coming from behind, looks like it will go for unknown.
Strut that
And
ass.
they are
take the
capping.
unknown.
Rammerman takes out Rolling Girl.
The barrage coming in, getting
Rammerman doing work, takes out both supports.
Getting 2.
Ooh,
His
looks
team
like
just-
they will hold this.
Yep, I was about to say, Ramen Man gets
Metal
a couple
Maniacs
of
using all of their ults, have nothing left but Valkyrie. Will they even get back on point?
I don't
It
think
doesn't
so.
look like they will. The Mercy might have to ult and try. Oh, she gets pushed back and stunned, and they will take it.
Wow, in convincing fashion here, Arctic Knights
Convincing.
are going
Very,
to
very
take
good.
Map 3. I like it.
Rammerman doing a lot of work. Very good on this Tracer.
It looks like it's going to be the 2-piece here on the pulse bomb.
Yep.
And then just help and clean up afterwards. There you go. Gonna say,
Very, very good.
Excellent.
gotta say, like the ripping of the outlaw skin there, Ramen Man. Nice pick. Instantly became my favorite DPS in the league just from that alone. But there you go, Arctic trying to mount a comeback here, so we're gonna enter map 4, Dorado. Correct. I nearly said Dorito. I'm hungry, I need food.
Hey, you're telling me, my man. I'm the hungriest person here.
I'm about to say, we got a family the size bag of Doritos waiting in that kitchen. I'm about to go eat that up. Oh. Hold on, if I can click the right buttons here, get me a sec.
Yeah, I have something to eat up later too.
Yeah, we just going through.
Yeah, I'm thinking of ordering food.
I mean, dinner's ready. I'm just gonna wait till the game's over. Oh, Jesus, we got a lot of swaps. Okay. Fire's coming out for Goku, so Super Saiyan Godman's coming back in. DJ for crew. And Geo's coming back in for Missy. There we go. You know what? It's too late in the stream. Close enough. Alright. So Arctic's ready. Let's see if Metal's
Oh,
ready.
crew's coming in. I expect to see a lot of big plays coming out from crew.
I was about to say, I haven't got to see him much in action, so I'm kind of interested to see how they play here.
He's very good. I saw him the last game and he carried.
I mean,
Ooh, crew exclusive with Big Talk and Overwatch General. He said there will be no reverse sweep. He's closing it out right now.
Ooh, interesting.
big talk. Let's see if he can back it up. Just waiting on final confirmation from Metal. Sorry. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're just waiting on Metal real quick, but I gotta say this has been an exciting game so far. A lot of interesting
It's
strats
been a
coming
very
out.
good game. Very, very competitive.
The attack bastion on Eichenwald had to be my personal favorite. I'm not gonna lie. That was really interesting indeed. I mean, Sim's not banned, is she? I thought you could use him. I'm surprised we haven't seen that come out at some point.
No, there's never been a
She can
ban.
be, no, you can play her.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, it was
we
never a
haven't seen
ban, it
that.
was just a captain's agreement. And now she's available in comp now, as me and Haven found out today.
Ooh. Well, looks like I'm
We
definitely
saw plenty of Symmetras.
looks like I'm staying away from comps
Pretty good Symmetras too. Like
Yeah,
there were a few that probably should not have locked her, but there were some carries already. So don't
they were
instantly
good.
count out the Symmetras on your
I was about
team,
to say,
guys.
like, I'm not
Yeah,
used to
no, they
teleport or the turrets, but that gun, I love it. I love the gun. That's my
that
favorite
teleport
part.
is actually very useful. We had a Symmetra on our team that just she put
On
a
Nepal,
teleporter.
actually.
Yeah, on Nepal, she put a teleporter down the middle of the point, and when we all of us got in trouble, we just teleported outside of the point, and it was beautiful.
Hmm.
I stood outside the point and healed and waited for him to pop in and out.
Yep.
So, let's see. This has definitely been an interesting game so far, but I gotta say, what games are next on our itinerary here in the coming days? I've lost track.
Let's see so far what's been scheduled.
I don't think anything else has been,
So
right?
far, I don't think anything else has been scheduled.
I thought there was one more. Yeah, there's one more Saturday scheduled so far, I think. Let me check.
I was just making fun
Um.
of the way you said schedule.
Oh wait, we do got one more swap here.
Yeah, we do have
Firefox
one
coming
on
back in.
Saturday at 6:30.
There we go. Firefox coming back in for strut that ass. Rip.
Struck that ass.
Okay, let's see if that is to confirm. And we'll get on to map 4. Hopefully not the last one of this great game. Map 5, map 5. Let's go. Alright, let's do it. Map 4, Dorado. Metal Maniacs still up 2-1.
Traveling to the right.
I gotta say, a couple of things I've seen in scrims on this map are gonna be interesting. I mean, heck, I know personally I've seen
I
a bit
love
of
this
dive,
map for Reaper.
bit of dive come out because it's so open, a good bit of bunker on defense.
This is a very good flanker map, especially for a Pharah. If you pull out a Pharah in this map and just take the right flank, you can get behind them without even seeing you.
Oh yeah, there's so many different pathways to get into the main chokes. It's just unbelievable. However, it's a tank
Ginja got
player
putting out
stinger.
the Doomfist and Danny on the Symmetra. Torbjorn, what is this team comp?
I'm very confused, but
What is going on?
are those just spawn room shenanigans maybe? Or no, they're
Yeah,
legit
and
coming
a
in with that.
Bastion as well. Oh no, there we go. Rammer pulls back to the Tracer, and Danny to the Sombra.
I know, but they're legit running the Torbjorn. There you go. I like it.
Looks like they are.
Is that the
They're
first?
single healing with quadruple DPS? What is this?
I'm confused, but
This cannot be. No, it looks like Ginja got will switch. Yeah,
okay,
will
there
switch to
we
the
go. Now they're
Brigida.
starting to swap around a bit.
And Danny will switch to the mid. Looks like they will solo tank, however.
On a Zarya, that's
Yeah.
kind of strange.
No, there we go. He will switch to the Reinhardt and Danny to the Zarya. There we go.
Okay, I was about to say, like,
Now looking like a much better comp.
I don't think you want a solo tank with Zarya. Her bubbles can only do so much.
So much. I've tried it. It is not pretty.
No, it's not pretty at all.
I can keep one person alive, not the whole team.
But of course, from
And they will pull out a Pharah. The crew on the Pharah. We're expecting them to do a lot of work.
the Farah Hanzo, along with the meta comp.
The shield, Reinhardt's shield already goes down. And he's just pumping rockets into this high ground.
Yeah, but while that's happening, we're just seeing Metal push the payload right to the underpass.
They will drop down to get the payload. Goku takes out Ginja.
And that's a big play with how we've seen him play.
And
Finish
Pharah
match.
will go down. Oh, big hammer.
Already shatter. My lord, that was
Big
quick.
hammer takes out two. It
And
looks like they will push this decisively without even being stopped.
was about to say, the only reason it stopped was because they got off of it. That's it.
Yeah.
That is a heck of a first push.
Ooh, and Rammerman gets one-shotted by Jovan on the Brigida.
I mean, I'm impressed. Just fast and furious, getting straight to the point.
Hmm.
I mean, Metal Maniacs definitely do not want to give up this map.
They do not. With how close these maps have been, a fifth map could go either way.
It honestly could, especially if it's a 2 CP.
Yeah. Oh, and some will go down to Crew. Crew just being uncontested right now.
And the barrage getting
Oh, and a
2.
big barrage gets 2. He will get rest instantly.
No, it's going to the Reinhardt.
And Firefox just very high charged right now.
About to say, I mean, they have not been stopped. Up, Rev getting 1.
Oh. And Firefox 100% charged right now. Rammerman doing work.
They go getting 3.
And Crew will switch to the Widow. It takes out Tom, but they will hold this. Crew's a very good Widow. I have seen her on the Widow.
I mean, I want to see him versus Ramen Man here, because literally Ramen just got a 4-piece. That was beautiful on his part on the Tracer.
Yeah, Ramen is doing a lot of work on this Tracer. Just running circles around the other team.
Ooh, but picked pretty quickly with a headshot there.
Yeah, Crew.
I swear I heard a hammer going somewhere, but I guess not.
And Metal Maniacs will take most of the picks.
Getting 4. Easy push into. No, that might
And
be.
Rammerman will contest. Crew takes out Ginja. He's uncontested right now.
I mean, they just got so much time left here to push this last point.
So much.
I'm gonna be shocked if they don't. Goku pushing in, knocking the Rhine shit away.
Oh, but that run is very low. They managed to put him up.
Ramen
They're
Man,
not
though.
even pushing the payload right now.
No, they are not. He's gonna go win the team fight and then go back. Ooh. Nice pulse.
Pulse bomb on Destroyer.
And they had just used res, so they're not gonna be able to get that one back.
Oh, the hammer comes out, takes out no one.
But now they're just all bullying Goku here on the side of Arctic. But that's not gonna win them the fight. They've lost too many.
No, they're taking. Yeah, they cannot seem to be stopped right now.
Oh,
And Grab will come out, takes out 4.
gonna get a couple. Oh, there you go. Getting those 2 early picks. This might change it around here.
Rammerman doing work again.
Getting another big pick. Unknown. Nice fire strike.
Looks like they will hold this.
Let's say this last corner is usually the part where you start getting teams stuck.
Yeah, it's very hard to just fight in this.
I mean, respawns can come back way too fast here. Go out in front of the payload. We have all the tanks fighting it out. Let's see who's gonna win this battle here of the tank duos.
Oh, and Big Grab comes out, cannon hammer.
And the dragons.
Ooh, Destroyer gets 3. Looks like they'll push this all the way up to that big dragon.
Yeah, I'm about to say if that doesn't get it, I don't know what will. That is a hell of a push here by Metal
Yeah,
Maniacs.
I believe they have at least 3 minutes left. 2:49.
I mean,
That was a
Metal
very, very good push.
Metal Maniacs are very strong on these payload maps, I will not lie. They have been dominant today. I mean, what do you do when they can push it that fast?
You're gonna have to try and push it faster than them, which will be very hard.
I'm about to say they only got stopped once or twice. That was near perfection.
Almost.
But here we go. Let's see the comps. We got a pretty standard Ryan Zarya Brig with a Hanzo McCree. I mean, with the way Crew can aim on that Widow, I want to see him on the McCree.
Oh, he can hit his shots, man. This man is very, very good.
He's gonna be popping heads for days, it looks like. But on the side of Arctic, almost a mirror comp, except instead of a Mercy, they got a Moon, and they have
a Tracer instead of a McCree. Rammer Man doing a lot of work on this Tracer.
There we go. Now I want to see this battle of the Hanzos. This is going to be a bit interesting. I always love
Tom, in order for them to be able to push this, Tom will have to win those battles, those Hanzo battles. Otherwise, they will not be able to.
Either that, or you got to win that big battle there between Genji.
Nah, because Shuri is just doing a lot of damage right now.
Best strategy: stun him to death. He can't kill you if he can't move. Just get him done. Here we go, they're coming up to the first corner here actually, and fighting on the high ground. Kind of an interesting thing in there. Some early shield damage.
And the Hansel battle happening on high ground to the right. Let's see who will take this battle. Tom pulling back.
Just kind of being a distraction for Destroyer here.
Yeah, the Hansel battle happening in the back. Just 1v1 Hansel right now.
As a big old brawl in the
Looks
front.
like Destroyer will take it. Destroyer will take it in the back.
Yep. And Metal.
And gets taken down though by Danny Vasca.
Oh, there you go. They only lost one there due to the res. They definitely have this fight firmly in their hands. Here you go, Arctic trying to push back in, staying clumped. Let's see what they can do. Round 2 as Ramen Man almost took it out there by the Brig.
Almost. Oh, Big Hammer gets 3.
Big Shatter and the rally.
Ooh, and that will be a team wipe. That will be a team kill.
I think there's a reason Metal Maniacs haven't lost many maps. I don't know what though. I mean, they just are dominant in the team fights when they get going.
They are. They're playing very, very good.
Honestly, at this point, they look like a very good contender to win the league here in Season 1. I'm not gonna lie, they look very strong. But here we go, Shatter on the side of
Big Hammer gets 3, gets 4. Oh, big. Looks like they will push it on that. Only McCree left trying to pull back.
That's a big combined 5-piece there by Tom and Ramen.
McCree will be staggered late. But Metal Maniacs with a lot of ults right now. They have 4 ults. Ginja will pull out the rally.
I think you honestly pulled that a little too soon. I'm not gonna
A
lie.
little bit.
I think you could have.
It is good to do it with armor, get everyone armor, give them that permanent armor. But then the Brigida during rally is so strong that you do not want to waste that. Oh, and Grab comes out.
Grab Dragon.
Oh.
Yep, there they go.
They will stop this, but they used every ult they had in their arsenal.
Like I know personally, in my experience as Brig, I'll wait till a team fight breaks out with no ults.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Then you pop armor, that way you get that little bit of regenerating health almost, and it's just like that slight edge. Because if they don't focus you, rally is really strong in getting armor.
Very, very strong. And it's so hard to take down a rallying Brigida.
It is. I mean, you may not notice it, but 250 health along with that extra 100 is a lot to get through. Here we go.
Plus her
Tom.
constant. Oh, Tom takes out McCree in the back.
Nice play. Gonna Shatter by Goku. Gets
Hammer
one.
gets 2.
Oh, 2. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the Mora was there as well, but she manages to get up before she can get picked.
There you go.
Ooh, a lot of picks falling on Arctic Knight's favor.
Completely taking over the fight.
And it's late stagger on Destroyer.
No crew just kind of backing on out, trying not to die.
Yeah, it looks like he will try to switch. Or not? No, he will go for the right side.
Dragon's coming out though.
Oh, Brigitte Wolf. Oh, Brigitte Wolf fall.
And that's gonna be a huge
Rammerman
advantage.
takes out 2.
Ooh, but the numbers quickly evened up though by
Oh,
Crew
but
and
they will
Destroyer.
take this point though. Crew just pumping shots from the high ground.
Looks like he was just getting ready for a high noon in the back lines.
Yeah. 3 minutes left. They already will have less time.
Yeah, they definitely will, but the question is, can they still push it all the way through?
Can they still have time once they push?
Let's see, but Ginja pulling out that rally early.
Here it comes out. Oh, no barrier for it. Oh, it gets no one.
Surprisingly gets none, but that's not gonna stop Metal, it looks like.
What? How did that hammer get him? He had his shield up.
The shield was up and everything. I'm quite confused there.
That was very, very weird. I was looking at it straight. His shield was up.
Well, that's exhibit.
What the hell?
This is exhibit 747 of why we need to fix
Oh.
Ryan.
Yep.
I mean, he's a buggy mess. Fix my man Reinhardt, please.
Looks like they'll be a hold for now. And they do have... Oh, the shirt takes out 2.
He is.
Yeah, that would be a full reset.
There you go. Getting another 2 big picks.
Yeah, that would be a full reset coming from Arctic Knights.
And a bit of
And
a
Metal
stack.
Maniacs with 6 ults.
Oh my, and you could just easily just stagger these out. I mean, you have
Oh,
Brad,
for
you got
sure.
Dragons, you got Rally.
Right now,
Shadow.
you only need a Dragons and Graph, and they will stop their next push, and then they'll only have 1 left. Which, with the Hammer and a McCreel, wow, that could be the end of it easily.
I mean, just kind of force them to waste time coming in here and pop one of those big
Yeah.
combos. You'll make them waste time, and they won't have near enough time for more pushes. That's what you kind of want to do.
Oh no, will go down. Oh, Graph comes out.
Grab Dragons and
Oh, gets 4,
Five.
gets 5. 6,
Team
that
wipe.
would be a team kill. Can they push this? They need 3 on point.
I mean, they're gonna have to stop them from getting out of spawn here. If they can't do that,
Yeah, they will. If they, I don't think they'll be able to though. They're about to come out
Full
with their
spawn.
Graph.
there you go, using it back there. Gonna at least murder a couple. Grab on point.
Here comes out. Oh, yeah, that will be it for that push.
Nope. It's
That will be the end of that push.
so close to the end.
Team
too.
kill, reverse team kill coming out. They will have 1 push left though, and they do have that hammer. They will have rally. They could turn this around. They just need 1 good team push.
They're about to say they just need 1 big one. That's all they need.
Goddamn.
And we're gonna say I just now pulled up the comments because we finally got some. Welcome Sith. Thank you for subscribing to the League channel. Let's go. As Arctic, final push here. Can they get the payload there? Shadow
Crew on the
coming out.
Tracer. Hammer comes down.
Getting the
They will
Zora.
take out Ginja. Tracer, Crew on Tracer in the back. We'll take out SC. Looks like that will be the end of this.
Yep,
Yep, all the push coming in their favor.
oh, there we go. Someone's contesting Ramen. Can he keep on
Ramen trying, but he will not contest for long, and this game will be over. Metal Maniacs will take it 3-1.
there? That's another win for them. They remain undefeated through 4 weeks.
Play of the game.
And of course, Destroyer, another big Grav Dragon.
Another big grab dragon.
He keeps proving it time and time again why he's a top Hanzo in this league, and it's just the way he can combine his ult there, along with the precise aim.
6
he has.
double kill.
Wow, you do
God
not see those
damn.
often.
Very, very good.
I mean, we saw just a slight glimmer of hope there on Nepal for Arctic, but they will fall 3-1. Very good game though. Throughout, all the maps were really close.
Very, very good.
Now, I gotta say, who's your MVP for this game, Kira?
MVP, You know, although Metal Maniacs took this, I am very, very leaning towards giving it to Ramen Man. Cause, wow, he did so much work. He did so much work on that, taking out so much. Most of the team fights they won was because Ramen Man took out 3 or 4 people.
I mean, I have to agree with you. I mean, even when the fights were looking bleak for Arctic, you would see a Ramen Man get 3, 4, 5 people just with Tracer alone, not even
Easy,
pulse
yeah,
bombs.
just wrecking havoc around them. Not even pulse bombs, exactly, just plain up shooting at them. He held one of those points by himself as well. He was very good.
But say he was a heck of a cleanup artist. But that's gonna be it here for our broadcast. If you're just tuning in, the final score: Metal Maniacs taking home game one of week 4, 3-1.
Very, very good game, very competitive. Could have gone either way.
But that's going to be it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the League channel. This is where the games are going to be from now on. So hit that sub button so you get caught up with all the OPT action. But with that, we're going to be signing out. Peace.